Hello everybody, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to find out how Eye in the Sky Screener software is going to save you time and improve your trading results. So let's get started, shall we? One of the most important features of Eye in the Sky Screener are the powerful advanced filtering capabilities that allow you to focus in on stocks that meet your criteria so that you can take advantage of those trading opportunities as they present themselves in the marketplace. So what I'm going to do here is select one of the filter criteria sets that I've set up earlier and let that whittle down the results from over 6,700 stocks down to 45. It's loaded the criteria across the top, as you can see. And now we're looking at a list of 45 stocks that we can focus in on and find the best trading opportunities in that list. Very important feature, and it saves a lot of time. You don't have to pour through hundreds of charts to find those stocks that are ready to pop, and you can get there really quickly using this feature. Another powerful time-saving feature of Eye in the Sky Screener is the ability to navigate to a stock-specific website without having to type any ticker symbols or web addresses. Right now we have Agilent Technologies highlighted on the left, and if we choose Google Finance Financials from the list, we automatically navigate to the Google Finance website with the financial data right at our fingertips. Notice how I didn't have to go to a web browser, type any stock ticker symbols, and do any of that time-wasting activities. I've got the web page here in front of me now. I can navigate it just like I normally would. It's a web browser built inside of the package, so you don't have to ever leave the package to get all the information you need to determine whether you're going to take a trade or not. And if you see this box over on the right side, I can click that and see more of the web page and less of the top part of the screen so that I can maximize that web browser on my screen and see more information at one time. I can toggle it by hitting the minus sign and it goes back to what it was. So you've got all that information at your fingertips. You can define as many of these as you want and put your favorite stock-specific web pages on that list, and anytime that you navigate to a different symbol on the list, it'll automatically load up that web page for you, and you'll never have to leave the software to get all your information. The next powerful feature I'd like to cover is the dashboard feature. So if we switch over to that in the top, what this feature allows you to do is quickly from a mile high assess the health of the company or stock. And each one of these boxes will light up red, green, or yellow, or white. It'll remain white if it doesn't meet the rule at all. And by looking at the amount of red, green, or yellow on the screen, you can quickly find out what the health status of that company is without having to dig into all the details. So at that point, you can decide whether it's worth more of a time investment on your part to decide whether you want to take that trade. So it saves a lot of time by weeding out the things that aren't so healthy that you want to just move on to the next one. So it's very powerful and it saves you a lot of time. Let's take a real quick look at what other information is available to you at Eye in the Sky Screener. If we move over to the Insider Trading tab, you'll notice that it has the most recent insider trading transactions available to you. And you can filter by these things. If you go up to the Filter tab up above, and if you're looking for certain types of sales for certain amounts, you can go ahead and filter on that, and it would narrow your focus list down on the left side. You have analyst upgrades and downgrades at your disposal. You also have this very flexible Industry Peers Comparison tab, and this is fully customizable. You can hide columns, you can reorder columns, and you can sort the data by any column in the screen. So you can focus in on just the information you use to compare a company to its peers within that industry. It's very flexible, very customizable. And finally, we have historical prices here, and that covers 3 years. It's used in some of the calculations such as exponential moving averages and full stochastics, but that raw data is available to you here as well. So that's a lot of information at your fingertips. It's real helpful. The next time-saving feature that I'd like to demonstrate of the software is the Fundamentals tab. So if we click that up above, we'll notice that we have year-to-date totals, the last 4 years of annual data, and 5 quarters of sales, net income, and from the balance sheet, cash and total debt. This information is brought in on a nightly basis, and it's available at your disposal so that you can look both at the stock chart and this information and assess both from a technical and a fundamental aspect how that stock is holding up. And if you want to dig deeper into the financials, you can simply use the My Web Pages feature and choose Google Finance Financials and navigate to that website without typing ticker symbols, going to websites, all that stuff. And then if you wanted to maximize that screen down below, you could take a look at the data in more detail and use your mouse, scroll through, look at the information that's most important to you. You can reduce the size of that bottom portion by clicking this minus side button, and that'll bring it back to what it was before then. But as you can see, this could save you a lot of time because you don't have to go to a web browser, type ticker symbols, and waste time with all of that. It's a very powerful feature. The next powerful feature I'd like to show you is the way that you can plan your trades in advance using the Observation and Timing tab. What you would do is enter in an entry price and the number of shares, and automatically it's going to calculate the market value of your position for you. You can then enter a stop loss based on the nearest support level, and it'll calculate your potential loss there. And you'll enter your first price target, and it'll calculate your potential profit. In addition, it calculates your risk to reward ratio, so you can focus in on the most profitable trades and not waste your time on trades that aren't going to return as much for the risk that's associated with them. You also have a second target price that you can enter, and it'll give you the percentage gain over your market value. So it's a very powerful feature to allow you to quickly plan your trades. And then you can take these values and put them into your trading platform as in the form of buy orders and stop loss orders, so that you can make the most of your trading opportunities. The final thing I'd like to show you is the Gains and Losses tab. It is based on the realized gains and losses that you import from your brokerage, and it allows you to slice and dice and analyze your trading results and see where you're making money, and more importantly where you're not making your money, so that you can correct your trading philosophy or strategy so that you can continuously improve your results. And you'll notice that there's an aggregate box over here that you can aggregate your totals by month, by week, by year. So it's real flexible in the way that you display that data so that you can see how much you're making per month or any time period for that matter. And if we select this all tickers up here, it'll show all the data irrespective to the ticker that we have selected on the left side. So this is all the gains and losses that we have imported. And we can roll them up and we can hide tickers. So if we just wanted to see a raw total for net gains, we can take a look per month here and look at those totals. And then again, if we wanted to see the data underlying, we can uncheck the hide tickers box. And then within this, if you took it back down to the transactional level, or actually even in these roll-up levels, you can double-click any one of these entries in here and go look at that stock and see if you want to get back into that stock, see if it's turned around to a cycle of weakness and is ready for another trading opportunity. So it's very flexible, very powerful. It allows you to rotate through stocks and decide whether or not you want to take another trade with those stocks or not. It's a very powerful feature. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I did it at a very high overview level so that you could just get a quick feeling for the breadth of capabilities in this software, and I strongly encourage you to go to the different parts of the website and check out all the features individually in detail so that you can see how these will improve your trading life and save you time in doing so. So thank you very much. I strongly encourage you to download the free trial. It's good for 30 days. You can check out the software. There's no limitations to the trial. You get to use the entire full version of software package for a time period of 30 days and see if it meets your needs. There's no credit card, nothing. You just download it and request a trial key from me, and I'll send it to you, and then you can see how you can put this to use and start saving time and making money. Thank you very much. This is Michael McDonald, creator of Eye in the Sky Screener.